Okay, so hey, Bones, man, I got a question, bro. Well, it's not like a question, it's more of like a general thought, and it's about DC comic book characters. Now, understand, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is not the comic book fucking show, but hear me out. If you are a fan of Batman, then you, my friend, are a fan of police brutality. Now, hear me out. I think I have a reasonable explanation why this is a thing. And it is mainly due to the fact that this nigga Batman is so motherfucking wealthy and rich and all of this good shit that why ain't you start a rehabilitation program? Why don't you have a fucking program to help felons once they exit the fucking jail system? What's wrong with you, nigga?
Because they don't go to jail. They go to
they go to Arkham and Arkham Asylum and then they let them go, or they escape.
Because niggas be crazy.
Fuck all that, nigga. You could help the Joker. This nigga's mentally insane. Get this nigga some help. You haven't even tried. You haven't.
Are you advocating to rehabilitate the Joker?
Criminals, just criminals in the Batman world.
He's not just a criminal.
Okay, fine. The Joker, maybe the first time though, like the first time you heard about the Joker, you didn't go, this nigga need help.
No. It was like, this nigga
It was
go.
a different time. No, because that shows you the time that Batman came from. See, back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, none of that shit mattered. Nobody thought about mental health. You know what I'm saying? That's
rehabilitation and shit.
No, the rehabilitation has been a thing. That has been what the prison system was supposed to be from the start of it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all didn't even take that into accountability. You niggas just said, fuck it, beat niggas' ass, leave them tied up in a fucking bowl for the police to come get.
But how's that police brutality? Are you talking about because the police...
You beat the fuck out of them and then let the police come get them afterwards.
I thought you was talking about
that was his method of solving crime. Yeah, that's his...
I thought you was talking about Batman whooping on the police.
No, right, no. He's with the boys. Him and the boys are synonymous.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. That's why he called them after he beat the fuck out of the criminals. He beat their ass, like I said, tie them up in a rope, and the police pull up and throw them niggas in the back of the car.
This nigga want to rehabilitate the Joker.
Hey, man, rehabilitate these criminals, man. Give these niggas a chance. Give them a chance. Mr. Batman, Dark Knight. Anyway, my name is J Focuz.
I am Mr. Bruce Wayne, nigga.
Oh, shit. We know how this nigga Bones name. Anyway, this is
the Wake and Bake Podcast. MIA on them. Already, y'all got them song?
Fuck around, kid. My new lady says she needs me. I'll fuck around, yeah. Plus I got another over there. She been wanting to be with me. Got her in her underwear. Gave her what she want, now she need me. I got more of that coming on my soul. Lingerie all up in my room. I'ma make this toast to that one girl I love. Full of her glue. No more than enough time. No more than enough time. No more than enough time. No more than enough time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are here to talk our shit. Yeah. We're here to talk our shit. Back. This is technically week 3 of recording the pod, but you know, I lost the first episode. That was currently my bad. I apologize, Bones. I know we really was fucking podding. So we
guess
back.
y'all never gonna know what we talking about.
Y'all never gonna know. Maybe we bring some of them topics back. Some of them verses was cool ideas. Yeah, maybe one day. This podcast is sponsored by Blue Cookie. This was given to me by my mans for a really reasonable price just because he fucked with me off the strength. Nigga said he heard Colony. He like, I'm rocking, nigga. I miss my baby, but I needed to hear that. So I'm going to hook you up with this decent weed prices. Nigga, shout out to that nigga.
Okay, and this is also brought to you by Keep Your Bitch in Check.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I know a lot of y'all be wondering why these girls are out of control, man. They won't do what you say. They just leave you with the kids. Just, you know what I'm saying? Get your bitch under control.
Yes, sir. Also co-sponsored by Put Your Fucking Foot Down. Put your fucking foot down. Ladies and gentlemen.
Girls and balls not included.
Let's go. Let's go. We start real fresh and early for you niggas, man. We got a good show because of the simple fact that, referring back to the songs that was just playing, I want to talk about former lovers. Now, there's times, I don't think it's happened between us too many times, but there are times when...
Pause that. You gotta say pause when you say that.
Nope, I'm just gonna talk because
I know,
here's the
but
thing.
You said.
If you wouldn't have stopped me, I would have just got it all out.
Oh.
And I'll cut it if it needs to be cut or whatever. But the topic is staying cool with your homie's ex.
What?
Yeah, I think it's a thing. Some niggas don't think it's necessarily, like, since it's their friend too, they don't have to stop being cool with your ex because y'all not together no more. But
that's a red flag of your man's want to hit your girl, or
is it always? Is it always, dog? Because I know some niggas that literally I got some friends that didn't have the finest of exes, but they were a blast to be around and had all the bitches all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I knew, like, that nigga would never, no. You know what I'm saying? I already know. So a lot of times no. You can tell. Like, this nigga really that's not even his speed. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but like...
And in no way am I advocating for this.
I was about to say, because like, I don't know, I would always think my man's was fucking my girl. It's like, you might can get a situation that's the exception to the rule, but how did you even get to my girl for y'all to even be friends after us? Like, we can have a conversation to be like, I guess niggas do have a conversation. I don't know if brother did, but I'm gonna hit her. I want to talk to her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like
that's a different scenario.
It's a bro code you gotta stick to with shit like that,
You need permission.
Bro.
Yeah, you need permission for things of that nature. But I just thought it was weird. I think some niggas are doing this out there in the world, but I don't think they understand the rules of the way that this shit works.
That's whack.
Yeah, I mean, because my whole thing is...
For some pussy, bro?
No. And see, like I said, it don't even have to be for pussy.
Man, that's the only reason you would do. Why the fuck would you try almost compromise your relationship, your friendship with your mans for a girl that you ain't fucking?
Now, like I said, if you're not fucking her, where does your issue come?
If he's not?
Yeah.
Nigga, even if he ain't, he is. Even if he not. When did that become cool? When did you get her number? You slaying her up? What is going on here?
Now that...
All those questions is going to be the first thing to come.
I can agree, because here's the thing. You've never told your girl you was with somebody that's a friend of yours and maybe you didn't answer your phone and she wanted that. Like, she found it somehow or got it from somebody else. Like, sometimes your ex just wants to keep track of... She wants to keep track of you. So she finds out your friend's information and you feel... maybe deem it was okay for y'all to, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, anything could happen.
You right about that.
So you just give her,
because
that's your main
Jazz number.
Right.
And she'll call Jazz looking for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Jazz will call her looking for me, too, if I ain't answering my phone.
Though.
But it ain't, nigga, they calling each other and they trying to hang up. Nigga, all this shit is for me, around me, nigga. Right. These niggas ain't... I guess. These niggas ain't friends without me.
Right. And I guess there's...
If that girl don't come back, Jazz ain't about to call her like, what up? Can I come over for a drink? What?
Yeah. No, coming over for a drink is nuts.
The fuck?
Coming over for a drink is crazy.
Because if my nigga's a sniper like me, nigga, he's definitely trying to hit that bitch. He's definitely trying to hit that bitch. So no, nigga, keep that some weird ass shit, bro. And you know these girls can, some women do date in the same circle. Yeah. So that is possible to happen, but it does have to be an agreement amongst the men. Yeah.
Yes. I think women probably have the same circumstances, you know what I'm saying? Especially after the fact that they get on a fucking group text and brag about how you be thrashing. So. Fuck that. Women brag about how niggas that they talking to, like, before the boyfriend stage, like, when you work your way in there, I think they brag to each other about how
I'm not
niggas
a woman, so I can't say, but...
I've spoken to a few that do it.
Then I'm not trying
to base my whole thing off that.
Off of what I heard and how I retain the information, it seems like a man is more prone to deal with his friend sleeping with his ex versus a girl dealing with her friend fucking with her ex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. You might be onto something there.
So it might be different. They dynamics might be way different. They be like, because it's like you either hit both of the friends at the same time, or these bitches ain't about to be friends no more.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you a toxic nigga, you accept it. Like, you know what? I'm about to break these bitches up.
I'm about to fuck their whole friend group up.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitches will not go into 2022 together.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no. So I guess I'm with you. And that brings me to though the difference between toxic and crazy. Because I don't necessarily think they're exactly the same thing.
Oh.
I
I think you say a toxic and crazy.
Yes, they're not synonymous. I don't think.
I think if you're crazy, that makes you toxic. But you can't be. Hell yeah, if you. All right, if you can be toxic and not be crazy, but if you crazy, you toxic.
Exception and not the rule. We started the podcast with exception, not the rule. Now we still an exception, not the rule. And, but I guess we can title this episode that unless we say anything that. But I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a through line. But yeah, so yeah, I really do think they're different, and you can be one without the other. You can be crazy and toxic, but you don't have to be toxic because doing toxic shit is like
keep it with two friends and breaking up their friendship.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even fucking, her texting you like shortly after like a quote unquote breakup or whatever, and now y'all about to fuck again.
Or like
and y'all ain't even technically together, quote unquote.
I swear to God, once I block your ass,
right.
I swear I'm gonna unblock you.
Right.
Yeah,
and then
that's some toxic ass shit.
Right. And then you fuck around and during the block period attempt to find ways to bypass the block. You know what I'm saying? Like that's toxic. Crazy. That's
toxic?
To me, that's toxic. That's like examples of it. And then crazy, you cutting my tires, you cutting me, you cutting...
Hold on, back up for a minute.
My phone
So
off,
if a bitch block me, right, and then I go get the free text app, right, and text that bitch, that's toxic?
Yes, nigga, the definition of. Nigga, what the fuck?
Why I can't hit her with the free text app?
Nigga, whose number is this?
This bitch sucked my dick and cleaned the house. Bitch, I love you. What the fuck is you talking about?
Let's go. Because, yeah, that's it. Hey, don't cook nothing for me either.
Oh, my God. So who toxic here? Me or her? The fuck is going on here?
Let's go.
Come on, man.
Let's go. But, yeah.
She was toxic and made me crazy. The fuck?
Right. And now I'm toxically crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Over this bitch. God damn. But you have a point. Still, they are still different. Still a difference. We need to divide these two things up and stop grouping them together. They're not the exact same. One is like more manipulative, and the other one is just outright
outburst.
Yes, somebody's bound to get hurt. Like something can happen.
Like a frenzy type of thing.
Yeah, like it's psychosis.
Yeah.
Nigga, so
the bitch can slash your tires and then text you when she get home. Hey, boo.
Right, baby, what you eat tonight? Like, are you kidding me? I'm on 4 flats. Bitch, you know how expensive new tires are?
What you cook?
Right. When you gonna start cooking? I'll be over there about the next hour. But yeah, so I think we've come up with the definition textbook just so we can book in the conversation. Toxic equals manipulative. Crazy equals psychosis. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The difference between crazy and toxic. Brought to you by the Wake and Bake Podcast. It's only we could, you know what I'm saying?
A wise man once told me, a bitch is either crazy or her pussy stank. Never both. Never both.
I had to give you a bob on that one, nigga.
Yeah, never both.
But yeah, man, it's...
Cause you ain't never like kicked it with a chick and you be like, man, this girl is too cool, bro.
Right.
Like she's perfect. She smell good. The pussy smell like water. This bitch cool. She chill. She don't drink or smoke, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Right, something's up.
Hey, they go look in that bitch medicine cabinet and see she got bite.
Right, nigga. Straight up. That's real as it gets though. No, and that's why the game's fucked up, man. It's a whole lot of shit going on. 2021 is finally about to be over, which is great fucking news. We need the further away we get from 2020, the better. I think each year is just going.
Man, 2021 still feel like 2020.
That's what I'm saying. We got to get far away from this shit. From that shit. We only in 2022, nigga. We probably got like 5 or 6 years before it kind of go. You know what?
Y'all remember?
Right. You remember when that happened? Because it still happened. Fuck all that. But I did want to ask you about the fact that when Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys came out,
You was swimming your dad nutsack.
no, because I think that was like 94.
I thought that was like 87.
Was it?
No, you might be right. That might
Yeah,
be
no,
like
it was not around the time.
Because when did the
Cool
Fix
J
come
was on
out?
top.
The Fix came out in
Fix was like,
2001.
2000.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right. It might be like 94, some shit like that.
Yeah, but on Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys, I was listening to Bushwick Bill, and this has always been a question, is because, like, what month was it to be not even close to Halloween? Like, that nigga said it wasn't even close. So what, like, was it, like, just going on Christmas? Like, this nigga was outside tripping, nigga, on Christmas Eve. Acting a
In
fucking
Houston,
fool.
with a leather jacket
Snatching
on.
candy from kids somehow.
With a leather jacket on.
Right.
In Houston.
Like, that nigga was tripping. Like, what month? Like, that was always a question with me. And speaking of the question, I do want to bring it back to music because I feel like we should do a new thing. I want to try something new, you know, and I think maybe one day if somebody else tries it, we can, like, patent this shit to say it was our right. But I want to introduce album verses. You take two albums,
Battle with the albums.
amazing artists, and sometimes it could be the same artist, sometimes it could be two separate artists. You know what I'm saying? We take their albums, we put them to the test, and we let the audience decide who's really the best, what's the best album. Hip-hop debate. Y'all want to talk about hip-hop debates?
Because sometimes the better rapper don't necessarily have a better album.
100%. And sometimes niggas haven't necessarily surpassed their rookie effort. Sometimes they're declining in their careers this entire time, but the albums are still good. But we always can go, they have not beat their first one yet. And that's not a form of no evolution in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you came up with like a new sound or something, you did something innovative, then all right, you know what I'm saying? Cool. But a lot of the times these artists will make their first one and nothing else really even matters because they got some work to do.
After that, they stick to the niche.
100%. So I think this is going to be good for folks out there to listen to that's really like hip-hop head nerds. We're going to get real nerdy coming up in this season, man. Real talk. So we got the first act, Kendrick Lamar versus Kendrick Lamar. Good Kid, Mad City versus Damn. Two amazing, immaculate albums. I think we can both sit here and agree that these two albums were better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Definitely.
Yes. And I agree. We don't have to do these in order. If you want to, we can do a fucking coin toss. And I'm ready to, I can argue this. I can make you believe, or the listeners believe, that
Good Kid,
Mad Kid City is the better album.
That's what you going with?
I am here to represent Good Kid, Mad City.
This is a good one.
Why?
There are two different versions of Kendrick, but I'm going to say Damn is better. Damn is better.
Well, this debate wouldn't work if we both agree. So we got to be ready to go ahead and argue the other side. And I'm with you, man. Like, it's a discussion to be had, especially considering the deluxe edition that you know, I'll give you my overall, that Kendrick tried to be innovative in doing a deluxe that wasn't a deluxe, you cheap fuck. You recycled your album in reverse order, you fucking cheap, cheating bastard. Nigga decided to call it a fucking collector's edition. Like, that nigga really
is a collector's edition.
Fuck that. Sure, it's a collector's edition. It's just a reverse.
Because when I play it, niggas start from the back. Yours start from the front. It's a collector's edition.
Man, that shit whack. I definitely think it was, he tried to be innovative, but I don't think this was innovation at all. It was just creative to, you know, lay out your narrative in a certain fashion, just pretty much by bookending the songs with a fucking long speech. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first song he do a speech, then the last song he do a fucking speech. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way it really bookend. And sure, you could tell the narrative from both sides. Whatever. Like, it wasn't super that impressive. But what he did on Good Kid, Mad City, fucking genius. Probably was literally making that album his whole life up to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, like, that's the definition of making an album up to a point. Like, doubled back and spoke about the previous narratives that he had started, you know what I'm saying, in Section 80, brought those Section 80 stories over to Good Kid, Mad City. And that's the reason why Damn don't have the runway to be as good, is because how much shit was connected to this album being what it is and occurring. That's what differentiates it. The impact on the culture, the fact that this nigga killed a person on a song was amazing mid-verse.
Right, but when Good Kid, Mad City come out, could you tell he was the best rapper? Or was it still his potential and we finally got to hear the album?
I mean, at the time, just due to
In
when it came out.
2012. In 2012.
Right.
Was Kendrick like...
Yeah.
2011, 2012, did we know, like, all right, Kendrick is about to be the best dude in our generation? Or was he, like...
Yeah, I think we...
climbing the ladder?
I think we knew. Especially once Jay-Z came and did his thing on Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe remix.
Come on, man. That was a Dr. Dre pull.
We know... Fuck that. We know that that's like a fucking crowning. That's like a crowning. That's a hip-hop crowning, nigga. If Jay gives you a verse, you know that's important. We talked about that on the Lost episode. That's important. It's a stamp. So, you next. Jay gives you a verse, you're next, nigga. Flat out.
All right, but I don't feel like he was the type of artist on Damn as he was on Good Kid, Mad City. He was
Of course.
he was more complete.
I feel you.
More polished. You know what I'm saying? He had more access to things he didn't have access to before.
But see, now
you
that's
know what I'm saying? And the people he could work with and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He got Rihanna. Forget Jay-Z. He got Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't have to go get MC8. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing the California game now. Now I'm in this big stratosphere where I am
and now I will
God tier.
It's bigger records. Sure, it's some bigger records on Damn. But I think that's what gives Good Kid, Mad City his edge. Is grimy feeling. You can tell this nigga wasn't in the greatest.
But you get that from the polished singles on Damn. That's why I say it's better. When you hear, all right, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, come on. All right, it was a cool song. Kendrick, all right, he's still learning how to make singles. All right, let Humble come on. You know what I'm saying? It's like you still got that grimy Kendrick Lamar with a polished beat. You know what I'm saying? And going at niggas next.
Fuck that.
And then you come through with the Rihanna. Instead of us getting Poetic Justice with Drake, we gonna get Loyalty with Rihanna, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now it don't sound poppy. You know what I'm saying? It sound like, yo, he came out with this in 2012. It is still hit like Good Kid, Mad City did. You know what I mean?
I guess, man. I'm not so sure, dog. I'm not so sure because I think I could put up Money Trees against Humble and it'll give it a run for its money. You know what I'm saying? I think I can do that. It
What
might
about
be a
DNA
wrong
though?
song.
Could you put it against DNA?
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
not Money
and
Trees.
he's more
I probably
rapping
would have to go
on
with Bitch Don't Kill
Damn.
My Vibe remix. I will go Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe remix against DNA. Let's go. I win.
No, you don't, bro.
Nigga, I win. What do you got? What's next? We got two and I got more to pull from. No, I think they're about even. Even with the deluxe this nigga put out several deluxes. Like several deluxes. And gave us new music though. Didn't just recycle bullshit. This nigga turned into a real diva with the fucking music. Damn era. So come on, bro. Like what are we really talking about here?
Fear, man. Come
I
on,
don't understand.
hold on, this on the top 500 albums of all time? I don't remember seeing it on here. Go down. Keep going. I seen it somewhere. 500 greatest album of all time. 175. Rolling Stone. Right there.
Oh, yikes. Rolling Stone.
175. This production is too wild, bro. Good Kid, Mad City is a fucking classic. That, especially for our generation. That's probably like...
All right, well, Good Kid, Mad City made the 101 albums you must hear before you die, nigga.
Oh, they ain't top 500.
All right.
500. And this is an immaculate album.
song.
Good Kid, Mad City is an immaculate
Right.
album. But
Yeah.
it's a classic album. But it was like, Damn was the masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Got the underground, you got the
Oh,
pop.
no, fuck that. Good Kid made it too, nigga. 500 greatest albums. Nigga, holla at us.
115, okay.
We made it too. Nigga, so come on, bro. Like, this is a neck and neck. This is a great, that's why I felt like this is a great discussion to do for the first one. Because it's really dangerous. It's really neck, throat, cutty. Like, niggas, these albums going head to head is really something serious. I want to know what people think. Like, we could sit here and probably do this for a while, but I think we gave it a good 7 minutes. I think we gave it like a good 7 minutes. So I think that was decent for that discussion. What do y'all think? You got any final points you want to drive home to the audience before we call this a day? I don't think I got anything left, but I'm going to give some last statements if you do.
So is Kendrick Lamar ever gonna come out again?
Oh, yikes. And I have a really good answer for that. No. This nigga's never coming out again, bro. He has done everything. He has climbed the almighty ladder. He has spoken about issues years prior, and the issues are still occurring today, so the music still applies. We still banging, we gonna be alright like it just came out. You know what I'm saying? Because things that are happening around the country. And so I'm pretty sure this nigga don't want to be a moment-to-moment rap savior, quote, or whatever, just to say stuff he's already said in previous albums every time something happens. People always go, well, what does Kendrick got to say? Nothing. I've already said it. So I guess until the world changes and gets better,
He giving us detox.
it's the detox, bro. It's a detox, and that's a real project. That's what's crazy. Like
He got that.
It's a real thing, yeah. Like, but the concept of it would kill him. Putting it out would kill the concept. So that's what's great. We just gave y'all like two hip hop mysteries back to back, like that, real quick. If you didn't know, detox is real, but you never hear it unless you know that nigga or some shit. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's. What do y'all think? Is Kendrick gonna come back? Is he gonna bless the game one time? Cause he did a festival and what he do, some new songs?
No, he didn't.
No new songs at this festival with all these people there. If he was gonna drop some shit, it's this one. Like I would at least come out with like a new song for one of my artists. Baby Keem is gonna get all the attention in the world. We were talking about Grammys, and I get we can fuck doing that again. But in the Grammy talk, I say no Kendrick, no Grammy for Baby Keem. Baby Keem, industry plant. Yeah, I said it. Motherfucking industry plant. That nigga, I don't know how he did it. And no, I do. Kendrick.
Right. Just put Kendrick on the song and we don't care about nothing else. Yeah. You got the Kendrick song?
Yep. We gonna give D Smoke a Grammy nom. Who remembers a song from that D Smoke album? Oh. Nobody. Cut this clip out. Tag D Smoke. Nobody heard a Grammy nominated album.
Well, dude is very artistic though. Like
he's
since the Grammy, I had to pay attention. He's straight.
But he's not a Grammy worthy artist. He filled a seat on behalf of Kendrick. That nigga Kendrick, man, I ain't dropping this year. You can just throw him there. Good. I'm gonna show up.
You are sick.
Industry plant.
You are sick.
Sir is the best artist out of them. Because they all fucking Kendrick's family. You know what I'm saying? All of them niggas. That fucked me up. This nigga literally went to a fucking Netflix game show and won it. That's impressive, dog. Didn't we have a nigga from Michigan on that show? I could swear it was
Michigan person I remember was on American Idol.
It was a white guy. Something Be True. What was his name?
You talking about Sam Be Yourself?
Sam Be Yourself. That nigga was on the same show. We don't gotta claim everything. Cut this out. I'm gonna tag him in that.
I don't know if he's from Detroit, but I'll be seeing dude, man.
I didn't say he was from Detroit. I thought he was from Michigan.
Oh, okay.
I thought I said Michigan.
I think he's from Metro Detroit.
Right. Okay. Probably not even Metro Detroit. Probably Saline.
Metro Detroit.
Right. Yeah. Saline, Michigan, and shit.
Not Metro Detroit. Not Metropolitan Detroit. You gotta say the whole thing.
Right. Yeah. You gotta say the whole thing. Matter of fact, stop saying Detroit. Metropolitan area.
There you go.
Yeah. Y'all know. But hey, I'd rather live.
Sam, keep being yourself, man.
Sam, keep being yourself, and I'd rather live in a metropolitan area than Fayetteville, any kind of ville. I'm never moving to a fucking ville, nigga. They're the worst type of cities. Corella, DeVille. See, look, it's things that you can attach to like villes that
so
are
what about
like
town?
Good.
You like to stay in towns?
Towns for sure. I'm definitely doing towns. It's nothing called a city. Well, I guess it is like
Garden City.
Yeah, it is cities. So definitely staying in cities. There we have it. They the best, but no villas. It's over for them. Shit. Do I got anything else to say about this shit? Or anything in particular? Do you have any thoughts that you would... We need a segment that's particularly you have. Matter of fact, alright, NBA with bones. All right, man. What you got? What's your take on like teams that you watch? Who do you watch in particular? Who are you paying attention to? Where do you see the season going? Like, just give me your overall how it's looking right now.
I'm always gonna follow the Pistons, man. Come on, man.
Gotta follow the whole thing.
Yeah, we're gonna be good in a couple years. We got a bunch of young pieces. Just got Cade Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? Cade
man, and I don't want to cut you off, but since you did mention that, it is the anniversary of the last game Kobe played in the D. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It popped up on my memories and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it was that his last game. He tore our ass the fuck up, like 43 or some shit.
Damn.
Popped our stupid ass, but we in there going crazy for Kobe. No, we Pistons fans though. But continue, sorry.
Yeah, so the Pistons looking good, following them. I've been watching LaMelo since he was like 15 or something like that. So I'm watching the Hornets. His brother played for the Bulls. I'm watching the Bulls. They sweet.
Did they just play?
Oh, yep. And they sweet, bro. They cold. I knew they was going to be cold as soon as they got DeMar DeRozan and Vucevic. I'm like, oh, yeah, they about to be cold. Other than that, everything seemed kind of all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving not playing. They're just irritating. I'm tired of hearing about it. Ben Simmons out because he want to get traded. Then he say he ain't coming back so because of mental health. So they ain't paying him because, man, fuck all that, bro.
Yeah, wow, right now.
Yeah, fuck all that, bro. Like, Steph fooling. Clay still got to come back. And they saying, nigga, all Clay got to do is stand on the court, nigga. That nigga ain't got to do shit. And them niggas sweet. Them niggas just lost they first game in like 13 games to the Suns. They just lost. Them niggas only lost like 3 games the whole season so far. They killing niggas, bro. They like the old Warriors now. But they ain't got Kevin Durant. They got other niggas.
Like, this is not a sports podcast. But
yeah, like, bro, how the fuck does a nigga just shoot from anywhere, bro? You can't teach that shit.
Right. No, man, that's dedication and hard work shit,
man.
Man,
That's God, bro. This niggas work all day life to shoot like Steph Curry, and they don't shoot like he would shoot for anywhere. He just picked that bitch up and just toss it up, and that bitch just go in. You be looking like, how the fuck?
Right.
He's so far back.
Right.
Like, so yeah, man, that's what I'm rocking with, and NBA Bones.
There it is, NBA with Bones. That was probably like 2 minutes top. That was fire. It needs to be short and sweet like that. That's gonna be great.
I seen a bitch who hot combed her pews, bro.
Oh,
shit fucked me up.
Wait.
Shit fucked me up.
So, time out. Where were you?
Obviously in the pussy. I don't know.
Good place to be. But, so what was that like?
I don't know. When I seen it, I was like, I had to stop and look for a minute. When I was looking at that look, you hear me? Then I touched it, and I'm like, she like, yeah, I hot combed it out. I'm like, you really hot combed it out?
She had a fro in. Like, she must have
had it wasn't like that. I mean,
like, how do you get close enough without, like,
I don't know.
That's why I'm like, she had to have like a little fro and then trimmed it down.
I don't know, like
trimmed it down some shit. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine it. I don't think I can imagine it. What I keep seeing is a perm. Like, fuck.
Kind of fucked me up. Have to finish though.
You gotta do your thing though, man. I'm here. But I do. Let me see.
Oh, we did the Gucci motherfucking.
We did the Gucci boy. So we can double back. We definitely got to just remember that we did Gucci on the Forgotten episode, season 2, episode 1. All right. I guess we can transition out of music mode, or actually,
man, can we do some R&B classics, man? Can we go through
think of
Usher? Can we go through Usher catalog?
Did we do Usher? We did Usher.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we fucking did. I could have sworn we already did Usher. That.
We probably did Usher against somebody.
Is it a classic? Is it a classic episode? Like, we was doing some niggas. We definitely did a versus with Usher. For sure.
Dang.
And Chris Brown. We still getting ridiculed to this day about that.
Saying Chris Brown to win?
They saying our take was trash. They said, what he got outside of features? They was going crazy on us.
Like, what do Usher got outside
I was
of
arguing
Confessions?
back. I will argue with you niggas all day. Nigga, don't come on my post talking crazy, nigga. I'm arguing with your dumb ass. Hold on. I'll clip all of this just to be sure.
I don't know if he had a classic. I think it'd be unanimous. Nigga, Chris, fashion type boy.
Okay, you know what? You might be right. I might be thinking Trey Songz. I'm thinking Trey Songz. Trey Songz was the first one. Yeah. So okay, yeah. I mean, what you want to do Usher right now?
We can if you want.
Because of the simple fact that we kind of know the answer. Like, is that fair?
Who
like,
cares?
That's what we was doing.
It's content.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
We've been talking about this shit all our lives, but the people ain't heard us talk about this shit.
Why the fuck not? Usher.
How many classics does he have? And we can stop at 2016. No, he don't. Some of them shit live albums, some shit don't count. Some of them shit like little
remix
EPs,
albums.
Yeah.
Look, this nigga had verses popping before verses.
No, that's basically Raymond versus Raymond Part 2, I think.
Right. Okay.
Like they go with the special edition. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do a deep dive into Usher's discography. We had about 39 minutes. Yeah, we need it. And we need it. So Usher, when did this nigga drop?
1994.
94. Yep. This nigga came out with Usher and nobody heard it. Not a soul.
Hold on, what it have on there?
Let's go ahead and pop that one open. Yeah. Singles include Can You Get With It? Think of You, The Many Ways. Boo. I'm not super familiar with this Usher right here.
Yeah.
They was just running this nigga through the city, trying to get this nigga name popping. A little bit premature.
Puff Daddy all over.
But yeah, Puff Daddy is definitely all over this production wise. So yeah, this was his premature get released album. Sold over 200,000 copies to date.
So no one heard it. Okay.
Correct. So obviously not a classic. The Usher self-titled album. Moving on. My Way.
Don't
now,
this only have like 4 songs or something?
This nigga starts slapping off, nigga. 'Cause you make me wanna nice and slow. My Way is going down just off the singles. You like this? I gotta go buy this.
Yeah.
This is one of those boys. Mom's had this shit slapping. I fucking doing some bullshit. Okay, time to get into my past. Childhood stories with Focus. So, I was actually in the 3rd grade, nigga, and I walked in and tried to convince this girl that my name was Usher Raymond, in fact. And I signed my name on my paper as Usher Raymond, and I said, see? And I turned it in to the teacher, and she was like, who the fuck is Usher Raymond? So, I don't know why I did that stupid ass shit, but I did that shit, and that was because USHERRA. Nigga, what the fuck? And it was 7 o'clock, I guess. I don't know. But so
I remember my cousins playing this album, man. My cousins and my mom. I think just the singles, they really big singles, timeless singles.
Yeah.
Is that enough to make that a classic?
Cause Slow Jam also was on this.
Ooh.
Which is Slap City. So it was a good release.
Hold on, out of the 10 songs too.
Right, and the last song just being the extended version. And Seal was the co-producer of this whole thing. Fucking Seal co-produced this.
I'm giving this a 4.5. I think it was full of potential.
Yeah. The B-sides wasn't hitting on shit though.
Yeah, cause I remember
they wasn't really hitting. Yeah, no, that's just because they weren't that good. He had the Ozzy brothers. Like, come on, help you right.
But these are timeless songs. That's why I'm giving it the 4.5 because them songs are timeless. Anytime you still hear any of those
100% though. Like, yeah, that's heavy. And like I said, it was a time pre-streaming where the albums weren't as lengthy. Probably 11 songs tops, because all they was paying you for was 10. And so if you had just something that you just couldn't resist, you would add that 11th one on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how the industry worked. That's how albums worked. And because of him following that formula, he got a chance to stack almost half his album with certified classics, like straight slaps. And that definitely improved his score. So I gotta go with you on the 4.5. It's like I said, that first half is too crazy to even neglect. And we know that R&B artists don't typically sell that well. And that's why when they report on the numbers, we typically get like up-to-date numbers, like through the lifespan of the album.
Right.
It probably did like 20, 30, 40, and probably, it probably did 100, on a good day.
With this one, first we did 150. Oh no, I did 65,000.
See, that's why I'm like, it's not. We kind of know, but we know what this lived on to be. So My Way, not a classic yet. You don't have a classic from this nigga. 8701.
When he started coming into
he got
himself.
Even more dangerous. What's the numbers, man? What we got?
210,000 copies in the first week.
This
definitely went platinum. Definitely had he's. How old was he when this came out? Like 21?
Right, young.
Yeah, but he started coming into his own. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come on, you remind me. You got it bad. You don't have to call. I remember one day. How old was we? Like 10 or 11. I remember we used to mess with the chicks or whatever in the neighborhood. And one of the girls told me stop calling her, and I was like so heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? And you was like, man, fuck that shit.
Avondale days.
No, this ain't the Avondale days.
Okay,
this is when you was in Romulus.
Okay.
And you played.
You don't
have to call.
Yeah, just went to Romulus 01.
You played. You don't have to call, nigga. And we got on our bikes and shit and went to go get some other chicks or something. 10 years old or some shit. Thought I knew what a heartbreak was.
Yeah, you definitely have beat me to that shit. Cause I didn't know what you was going through, my nigga. I'm like, this nigga's tripping. I'm gonna be here though. We gonna bump this shit cause it's the slaps. And it's the slaps. Cause Can You Help Me was included as a single. It wasn't no fucking single. I don't remember hearing it on the radio. But yeah, amazing singles. And he extended the amount of songs that he went for now. Now that is always detrimental. That's where you get in your bag. Because it's not.
I Don't Know a single? I thought I Don't Know was a single too.
Right. I Don't Know. It was at the end of one of the videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was at the end of one of the videos. It wasn't an official single. But that was a banger. He tried to make twerk a word. He was early to it. You know what I'm saying? And I was hearing it the whole time, though. I was hearing it forever.
That's not twerk, bro. That's twerk.
That's twerk, nigga. That's how niggas was spelling it before.
Fuck that.
They spelling it with an O back then.
Twerk it out.
But now they spell it with an E.
It's twerk now. That's twerk.
Exactly what I mean.
They say twerk. That's twerk.
That's what I'm saying. So it was a thing. Y'all, and people understand you too. I'm pretty sure niggas listening get it. Like, but no, yeah, it was another occasion of My Way where the B-sides just didn't really hit. Because he had 5 of them, 1 was a dub. So technically he had 4 slapping singles that weren't as classic though. Because Can You Help Me? No, but that's not really a thing. You don't have to call though when that shit come on, nigga. That gets
that's going down.
Nigga, you got it bad. Still bagging in the breakup.
Yeah, and you remind me, you might can hear that in the bar.
Right.
You can hear that bar. So
yeah, man. Yeah, so he had the slaps, but it's not good enough. I'm actually giving this a 3.5 just because it was so much more stacked with songs.
I'm gonna give it because he had a little bit more charisma on this album. Like you could tell, he was really like growing up. So I'm gonna give it the 4.
Right, yeah, start fuck with.
And I remember this junk, bro.
I think Brian Michael Cox helped him give it that flavor and shit this time around. Of course, along with Dupree and himself. So yeah, man. That nigga Pharrell been trying to get his shit off the whole time. Like, no, this is gonna be an amazing song. If you're gonna produce it. Just sing what I wrote. Don't add nothing, nigga. Like, he did that on the last couple albums. You're gonna have a Neptune beat though. Got 2 off. But yeah, so far, no good.
He's supposed to be one of the kings of R&B?
That's what they were saying.
That's what they are saying?
They still saying it?
I mean, not this album, though.
That's where it's a problem for niggas in the streets. Because we got Confessions next. Everybody helped them make it, but it was all worth it. Cause
this is one of the greatest R&B albums on.
It was all worth it. Starting week, it's all the singles. Matter of fact, give me the numbers.
It went platinum the first week.
First week plat. Yeah, Burn, Confessions 2, My Boo, Caught Up. Not to mention Seduction and all of the shit that he put out on the motherfucking short film. Shit.
Yeah,
the short film was amazing. Like came with this shit. This nigga was on his fucking Michael Jackson shit. He like, fuck it, nigga, we about to take it all the way there. This shit is amazing. They was playing it for niggas like,
and the storyline, he had just broke up with Chili.
Man,
so we thought the album was about
narrative.
that. It was like, yo.
Right, but come to find out, because what was this? His relationship with,
No, this was Jermaine Dupri shit.
That's what I'm saying. His relationship with who, though? Because he was with somebody notable at the time. It was Janet. This might have been his Janet album or whatever. And so, yeah, so that was always in the undertones. Maybe in the industry, niggas knew about that shit, but niggas wasn't really hip at the time. But, yeah, this shit, too many slaps, dog.
Too many. Not a skip, bro.
Too many. Come on, throwback. We brought fucking...
even when you put Jadakiss on it.
Right, we brought Kiss out, right, on the remix version.
Confessions come on, we know part 1 supposed to go right there.
Was our shit.
Go down, bro. Go down to the deluxe edition, bro. Where'd it go? Confessions Part 1 is not number 19. That just go in front of it because I remember buying the CD, nigga.
Right, man. I mean, like I said, bro.
My Boo with Alicia Keys. Remember everybody in middle school was singing that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. Everybody. Nigga, Truth Hurts even was a slap. Simple Things, less on the slappy side. But then he makes up for it with Bad Girl, which was a fucking heater at the time. That's what it's made for. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Robin Thicke, ladies and gentlemen. And do it for me too.
This is
do
like
it for
a
me
perfect
too.
one of those masterpiece albums.
Yeah, man. Like at the end of this shit, you could just let it rock, nigga. Like y'all not gonna stop fucking, nigga, cause the music is just, it calls for it. Like, if y'all start fucking at that's what it's made for, y'all gonna fuck to the rest of the album.
This nigga got on a Lil Jon track and killed that bitch. Yo, I'm getting on a Lil Jon track.
Right, nah, bro, we got the best beats. Come on, man.
And I'm from the A. Let's do it.
Yeah, man, we gotta make something for the party. I don't think I got too much party shit on here, but you did. You had plenty. You had plenty, dog.
And I guess this is why people have a problem with saying Chris Brown is above Usher, because he got an album like this and Chris Brown doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very true. I'm gonna tag that video above. Go watch the fucking verses, the fake verses that we put together with Chris Brown and Usher. But you're right. And I think that was something that we made like a rule of the whole thing that we were putting together for that, because we like, all right, excluding Confessions, because really he could pull a Young Jeezy and just like slap the album like for his whole 20. What he gonna do? Nigga, for his whole 20, he just slap this bitch, nigga, and be done with it.
Don't play nothing else. Let this bitch ride. Intro
this
and everything.
Nigga has to fight me, and I ain't even. And if I feel like I'm losing, I can go grab a Bad Habits or some shit. You know what I'm saying? More recent or some shit. But yeah, man, it'll be a real tough battle for Chris, because he definitely don't have. Maybe he does. Maybe that's the next fucking Is It a Classic. Does this nigga Chris Brown have a classic? I don't know. Maybe we did it before. Maybe not. But I think the first one we did was Trey Songz. So, sorry, I'm about to hit y'all again at the top of the screen with the Trey Songz episode. It's just a clip. Go watch that.
So yeah, we in agreement. This is a classic.
Classic
5
album.
stars.
5 stars, bro. Straight through. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing nobody can say.
You could be in the car at home on the way to the club. Yeah. Get back in the car and then just press play again where you left off at. It's the after party. Yeah.
Let it rock, dog. Like your favorite film.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I think we need to like find like a sound effect or whatever for whenever we do find like a classic. When we just hit the sound effect. Like Mario.
Now this next album, I was so pissed off when it came out.
Oh shit.
I was so pissed off when this came out. I was a little older, and I
I
started understanding music and lyrics more around this time.
Right.
And it was off the Confession shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, nigga, he about to give us that boy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He give us Love in This Club, which was, and this was a weird time in music, too.
Wait, time out. What it do?
Numbers. 400,000 the first week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 400,000 first week.
Yep.
Love in This Club with Jeezy.
Love in This Club Part 2.
With Wayne in it and Beyonce.
Move Mountain.
Man, I wasn't rocking with none of this, bro. Like, I was mad he put this out.
What's Your Name? Here I Stand. Trading fucking Places.
Here I Stand and Trading Places is the only songs that matter on this album.
Trading fucking Places. I was a huge fan of the Love in This Club joints. I ain't even gonna hold you up at first. Like, especially because Wayne was on his tear, so whatever he was on, niggas was just like, this is it.
The one with Jeezy, it was kind of like, sometimes certain people ain't supposed to be on the song together. True. And that was one of them.
True. Fair enough.
Like, I get it.
Was not necessary.
It wasn't necessary. Usher and Jeezy, bro, nah, man.
Yeah, you overdoing the star power with the rappers. Just relax.
You should have just went back with Luda, bro.
Right. I mean, cause I think about it, like even like the songs that like Gucci got with fucking Usher, it was like, all right, come on.
Like, yeah, come on, man. Like, it's cool.
I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah, niggas is bumping shoulders and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. You know what I mean? But no, we ain't need that.
I mean, so in the end,
all this shit, and then he switched to writers too. That was the thing about it. He switched to writers.
Right. Yeah, he definitely wanted to go outside of the pre.
Come on, JR wrote him and Usher, bro. Stop it.
Right, but he had James Fowler early though.
Man, come on, man. Usher and Dream didn't make a good song.
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
They never got around to that.
So, come on, man. Nah. And then T-Pain and Neo get, but there go Neo right there. I was about to say, like, come on, man. No, that was a no.
Right, and had his Jay-Z verse. Got his Jay-Z verse. I barely remember the song, but I remember it.
I don't remember that song.
Don't worry about it.
But it makes sense because Kingdom Come was out, so it makes sense.
And Beyonce was on the album, so he's like, you're not about to...
You know what I mean? But come on, man.
Yeah, man. It was not a good follow-up. It was definitely a letdown in the grand scheme of things. Just wanted to get Polo to Dawn to produce something, and that was one of the reasons he got Jeezy. So,
God, man.
You know.
I was so pissed off. I remember listening to this shit and I was like, bro, cut this shit off. All right, let me try to listen to it again. Man, cut this shit off, man. What the fuck is going on, man?
Right, yeah, no. Thinking that he got The Dream, Tricky, and
And
Jazzy
Jazzy
Faye
Faye?
on one song and it didn't hit. That's bad news bears.
Come on, dog.
I'm giving it a 2.5. I just don't rock that out much.
I'm gonna give it a 3 because those two songs are, again, some timeless songs.
Correct.
So,
I guess. Raymond versus Raymond. This is where we stop. This is where we fucking stop.
no, I'm about to say we can go one more. Cause
Alright, if you want to, bro, it's up to you.
this album was a redemption. It was a redemption.
Okay.
What it said the first week? 250? 300? First week?
329.
Alright, bet. Yeah, he just broke up with his
Oh, okay.
fiance.
This is this album.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I'm with you.
Yeah, this was the redemption.
Yeah. Because Papers,
Yeah.
we all was like, oh, this nigga's talking that shit.
You know what I'm saying? He back in his confessions
Right.
bag.
We knew the narrative here. You know what I'm saying? We understood where Papers came from. Daddy's Home was a slap.
With Plies, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Plies aside. Bet.
Lil
That's a
Freak.
good one.
Right. Another slap. Right. That was a good rap parent.
Right. Lil Freak
Lil
with
Freak.
Nicki. Come on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what
my
real I
God.
am.
It was
Come
a
on,
slap
perfect.
for the There goes my baby. Come on, bro.
man.
And more. I don't think that was technically a
The
single
song,
right there.
this was actually a cool album. This song's like Mars versus Venus. Pro Lover is a good song. That's really it in the singles.
I guess I like Fooling Around too. I did like Fooling Around a little bit.
So it was like, all right, we know you ain't Confessions Usher no more because obviously you way more grown than you was when Confessions was out.
Right.
This is all right. This is all right. Now I'm back in. That when this came out, I was like, all right, I'm back in.
Yeah, no, I went back to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Didn't he have Hot Toddy on here on the deluxe?
What was Hot Toddy on?
Yep, with Jay-Z.
Hot
Esther
Toddy.
D.
Another. It don't matter if you never heard that song, y'all. I wouldn't recommend it.
Then he slapped Justin Bieber on there.
Yeah. No, and then had, was using Sean Garrett once again. Relatively early Sean Garrett shit coming out here.
Showed us that he can do it. That wasn't just a fluke, bro. He showed us that.
Yeah, no, but he went back to Jermaine Dupri. I'm pretty sure it was plenty of conversations that helped them kind of map out how this album was gonna turn out. So yeah, man. This was once again, you said it, you right. This was redemptive. Let me see. Yeah, and still slaps. They still slaps too.
He got
Classics.
some. I know some of them songs supposed to go to Trey Songz. He was like, nope.
Right. Yeah, classics. I'm gonna give this one a 4.
Definitely the 4. It's some misses for sure, but it was redemption.
Mm-hmm.
It was redemption.
100%. Now, we could go to one more. Looking for Myself, 2012, under RCA.
Trash.
Right. This is when he went, right.
Trash.
Dance pop.
He said, it's called Looking for Myself. That's exactly what it sounded like he was looking for. Because where the fuck is Usher at?
Yeah, boy. This is a problem.
He started putting, don't he got a song with A$AP Rocky on here? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, nah, he was on some bullshit.
Yeah, you trying to do too much now, man. Climax is cool.
Yeah, I mean, that Climax is cool.
Oh, he got one more. He got one more on here, too. What Happened to You is okay.
Yeah, nah, I don't remember like that.
Let me see.
Okay. I remember that.
Come on, Hot Thing with A$AP, man, dog. All the rest of that shit can go. Throw that shit out, bro. I'm never coming to look for this again.
Yeah.
Man.
This is definitely I'm giving the first album we ever gave a fucking 1 to. It's gonna be this one. Here on fucking Wake and Bake Podcast. We never did it. Nigga making history.
Come on, why is he on the song with Luke Steele, bro? Why is that a thing, bro?
Garbage. Leave it.
What y'all think, man? Do
Let
Usher
us
got
know.
any more classics besides Confessions?
Yeah, let us know. I'm ready to argue with you about it. I'm ready to argue. 'Cause it ain't one. I don't think I got too much more. We're gonna save some of this shit for our next discussion. Which album do you guys think we should do next? Or which artist? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, I am J Focuz.
And I am Bruce,
And this is
the Wake and Bake Podcast.